Hi guys, it's Mix here. Hope you are doing super numb today. Today we are playing Broken Pieces. This is a psychological horror game that came out on Steam a while ago. Well, I say a while ago, literally a few weeks ago at the time of recording. And we're going to check it out because it looks pretty interesting. So let's play. I'll go with... I've heard the combat in this is really bad. So I'm going to go with combat reduced and focus on the story and game.
Pierre, I can't take the suit. You will need it too. I don't feel right. Stay with me.
I should probably play this game with a controller. Can I play this game with a controller? I didn't think of that. My controller's on. I am a professional. Yes, I can. Excellent. Alright, let's go.
I see it now. We were all so entertained. We didn't see what was getting ready in the shadow.
Okay. So no idea for the context of that, but that's fine. Something glows white. It looks like I can interact with it.
Looks like scientific documents. But I can't decipher what's written.
Okay. Some kind of alarm going off? Oh, it literally is an alarm clock. Hello. It was all a dream. That's just our clock waking us up. Oh, that's good. Nothing to be scared of anymore.
This nightmare again.
Okay, this doesn't feel good. Just an earthquake, or are we next to a railway, or... She seems fairly unfazed, so I guess that's probably normal. I believe this game is French. I'd like to shout out the amazing, phenomenal, fantastic, beautiful, brilliant Jessica Earl for their support on Patreon. Thank you so much, Jessica, for the amazing contribution. We really appreciate you. You amazing numpkin, you. Also, gotta do the shout out. Gotta do another shout out. It's amazing. It's our producer, Alice, of course. Her link's on screen right now. Join me and Alice for some spooky stuff this Halloween season. Make sure you're following Alice so you don't miss the go live notifications and all that good stuff. Enjoy the video, guys.
Damn. When dust settles on your sport trophies, it doesn't mean you are getting younger.
Okay, so you can change the third-person perspective and look through her eyes in first person. That's actually kind of cool. That's like quite a variety of stuff. Like quite often, like games won't have, you know, that sort of scale. All right. Anyway. Radio bed.
I miss listening to Pierre. He always used crazy effects on his guitar.
Okay. Let's just have a nice little jaunt around. Some of the stuff is glowing, but I actually can't do anything with it, so I'm not entirely sure what that means, the glow, but whatever.
You come with me, my friend. It would get lonely without you.
Oh, we have a tape player. Oh, wow, there's a lot here. Pierre... Is Pierre's music? Okay, so you can listen to tunes and stuff while you're wandering around and things. Not sure I'm going to do that. Like...
My life turned into an item. Round and round we go. Stuck at the same track.
I will say, like, I'm not a big music aficionado type person, although this character definitely seems to be. I have headphones on all the time, but not to listen to music. This is, so far, like, it looks really nice, right? Like, it's a decent little indie-looking game.
Oh, forgot I found this old journal around town yesterday.
Okay.
Apparently they installed a secondary generator in the old lighthouse years ago. The extra current could help me out in my search for the other inhabitants. Let's check it out today.
Okay. We gotta explore the house, guys, and look around fully. You have a chest?
At least I know I can always find the things I leave in here.
High quality ammo. Okay, so I guess this is like the item chest, right, in Resident Evil. At night, objects from which high quality ammo can be crafted will be used to produce high quality ammo. Okay, so it has a day-night cycle with that as well? Okay. LB for... Okay, there's my inventory. I have infinite low quality and limited high quality ammo.
Another undeniable friend. It would be easy to get lost without it.
Okay. Shed light on the lighthouse. Gather my belongings. Okay, so we've got the belongings, but we need now to go to the lighthouse. Guessing we need to leave the house. This is quite a big, if slightly run-down place. I say slightly. It looks very run-down, actually. By the way, this is her default movement speed. A lot of devs could learn from this. You want characters to move at a good speed, not like meander.
I left my gun in the shanty yesterday. Time to get it back.
Get my pistol. Okay. From the shanty. Don't know what that means. Do they mean like a rundown shack? Oh, this looks like a tutorial area. I mean, for a start, but...
With all these storms, the previous tenant didn't know what to do with all the wood coming out of fallen trees.
Burn it. Or make it into a gazebo.
The former owner had to do a lot of tinkering to screw up such a mess.
Okay, so she hasn't left it like this, the former owner has? Elise is probably a really, really tidy lady. That must be it, right? Do they mean the shed by shanty, by the way? They probably do. Yep, they did.
Without you, I wouldn't stand a second out there.
Alright, we have a gun. Now, how do we shoot? I guess we'll probably have a tutorial on that at some point. Looks like we can now probably head downstairs.
Last time was very close. I need to keep up with my training.
Exactly. What I was about to say, Elise, thank you for preempting me. How fucking rude. We're going to head down there, and we're going to do some training. Excellent.
Time to shoot some cans.
Left thing.
Let's start with the red one.
Okay. Left trigger to shoot. Aim.
Or the yellow one.
Okay.
Nah, the blue one. Definitely the blue one.
Okay. Fire with right trigger.
2 to go. And the last one.
Okay, so it has like just auto aim.
Now,
which is excellent.
Let's warm up for some dodging.
Some dodging. Excellent. Avoid attacks.
Okay, I'm ready. Better be faster.
Okay. So when you're in aiming mode, you press A and you can dodge. It didn't hurt.
Now, rappel training.
It didn't even fucking touch me. What the fuck? That hurt. It went over your shoulder.
Next time, you will think twice about getting in my safe space.
Rappel power is B. Oh, shit. Okay, so we are not a normal lady.
I'm glad this thing recharges during the night.
Okay, so we have a special, like,
Training's
knockback
over.
attack.
Getting out there seems a little bit less scary now.
What is this world we're in? That seems, fairly threatening. Okay. Can we leave? Oh, we can't. Oh, wow. Okay, we live in it. I thought we were, like, in the middle of nowhere. Time of day. Look at watch. Okay. Thank you, Krabos.
Mange un grand bol de spécial crabs avant et après t'être lavé les dents.
And it looks like if you're out between 20-hour and 8-hour, you die.
This watch creeps me out. I better be home before the night. Nah, nothing of interest in these cars.
I'm guessing if you're caught outside at night, you're in the shit.
Thomas Levins. Fixing pipes is all right. Now try with my life.
Yeah,
when
Thomas
things get back
Levins.
to normal, you'll have plenty to do, my friend.
I mean, unless you're dead, in which case you probably won't have that much to do. Travel to the lighthouse will take 1 hour and 10 minutes. So this is like really time management-y type stuff, it looks like. I kind of want to explore, but what happens if I'm outside and it goes to shit?
Completely locked.
That said, I did choose like the easy difficulty, so maybe it won't get absolutely fucked. That's where we have to go, clearly. I'll have a little look around.
La Vieille Chaloupe. Restaurant and brewery. Fresh fish straight from the port. I sure hope the products are fresher than this poster.
I mean, it doesn't look like there's anyone else around, to be honest with you. Is everyone else fucking... I mean, obviously not, because Pierre is around, right? Well, or was around, at least, at some point. Creepy scarecrow.
I love the atmosphere of the streets of the village with this staging. Too bad this is now linked to where my nightmare started.
I wish I had a clue what she's talking about, but I guess, hopefully, all will be revealed at some point. Alright, I guess it's time to head to the lighthouse. Doesn't seem to be a huge amount here. What's going on? Hello? Hi!
You again?
Okay, cool.
Learn your lesson.
We got attacked by a shadowy figure. We shot him. He is gone. So no.
At the edge of this cliff stands the famous flower house of St. Exel. It was given by its owner to the village, which still contributes to maintaining the quality of its gardens. Still inhabited, the building is regularly open for heritage events.
Wonderful, I guess.
When you care for plants, time flies. I wish it was that simple.
I mean, I guess someone must be looking after the plants and shit, right? Otherwise they'd all be fucking dead.
Left, the White Manor and the lighthouse. Right, St. Exel.
Not entirely sure. Oh, I thought that was a chest. It's not. It's like a lobster pod or something like that, because we're in a fishing village. I live in a place with lots of lobster pots everywhere.
The village really isn't investing in its infrastructure.
That's a fucking understatement!
And storms make it even more problematic.
The village isn't investing in infrastructure.
This
The
tree
entire
was
path
marked to
has
be
collapsed.
felled. It could make a nice bridge. Can't break that with my bare hands.
Okay, so we need to find an axe to chop down this tree, so we have a path to the lighthouse. Let's go and have a look around. If I'm inside at nighttime, is that okay? Or am I just fucked? Oh, speaking of axes. Yes.
In a different scenario, I would have stayed here for hours with a book. You have to admit, the view is quite nice.
It is really nice. Like, I guess I'm fairly unfazed by the ocean and stuff because I've lived by it nearly all my life. But it is really cool to take time to look at the waves and shit like that and just sit and watch. Something I take for granted, I suppose, because I'm always lived by the sea. And in fact, I don't think I would ever not live by the sea anymore. Use axe on tree.
It's hurt, but that won't be enough. A storm could help.
Start storm. What? Holy shit! Well, we can control the weather as well. Excellent. And now it's okay. Okay.
Whew. Well, it doesn't seem to have awakened them. Psilocybe phosphorus, recognizable by its phosphorescent dress. It made its appearance a short time ago in the region of St. Exel. With its lightning growth capacity, it is able to grow in a single day. Ripe, they can be enjoyed by some coastal birds. Interesting. Maybe I should gather some of these. Hope the police will not catch me with these shrooms.
No idea, but we got some hallucinogenic looking mushrooms. A mushroom but shiny. Throwing an item. Okay. Why would I do that?
This road seems to lead to the White Manor.
Is it like a statue of a person, or is it like a corpse?
Le Scale, Sailor's Aperitif. Available in all grocery stores. I hate this drink.
Are you a sailor or not?
Ugh, too bad I don't have change.
What the
for
fuck
these
is that?
Traps.
What the? Okay. Okay. There's this giant column of water coming out the fucking... Okay. Okay. Okay, so we can search things. Oh, shit. That's what the outline is. If I hold down... Oh my god, I probably missed so much shit, guys. If you hold down the use button on those glowy things, it loots them. Got it. Well, got there in the end at least, right, you know? I will say, I really like the look of this game so far.
This buoy clearly defines what St. Exel is. A small, isolated fishing village where time seems slowed down or even frozen. A usually calm place where the haunting sound of the waves punctuates your day.
Voice acting is definitely above average too. I would have preferred a French accent, mainly because mine's awful, but also because they're pretty hot.
This door requires electricity.
Okay.
Left, Point du Mal. Right, St. Exel's village. Straight ahead, Licran.
We're going to Licran. So down here we go.
You are facing the lighthouse named Licran. The lighthouse was built in 1835, a veritable directional beacon for the sailors of the coast of St. Exel. It was nonetheless decommissioned in 1983. It is only in 1988 that Licran was put in service again, welcoming a hydraulic generator that supplies the village. It's like someone just came for this incredible spectacle and forgot his bicycle.
What the fuck? Are we gonna just explain
But
this?
These things were not here before the attack.
I'm not surprised. Oh, we're inside at least. A spooky dooky lighthouse, perhaps? I guess we'll find out.
Access to the top of the lighthouse is condemned.
I mean, we could just move it out the way.
Apparently, multiple people were working here.
It is a lighthouse. Shockingly. Quite a big one, too.
Licran. Why did you have to be so grim?
Explore the lighthouse is my current objective.
Because of recent events, a lot of circuit breakers were stolen from the electrical gates. While we wait to receive more, we keep the last one inside the equipment locker.
Okay.
In the meantime, don't hesitate to use the same one on different gates.
Alright, so that's a clue on what we need to do, which is cool, I guess.
A bit unexpected for a lighthouse. These cables go all the way to the ceiling.
This game does have side quests and stuff, but I'm going to be focusing on the main story. If we accidentally do some side quests and stuff on the way, then sure. That's fine as well. But I'm not going to go out my way.
This is a complete mess. It's like they pushed everything to the side to make room for something else. Nothing.
At least I can search stuff now and I'm not a complete idiot.
Looks like a lot of security for some.
Oh, this is the thing we need. It was 1835, I think, the inauguration date. Let's try that. Yep, there you go.
All right.
We got a circuit breaker. Oh my god.
It automatically locked the doors behind me.
Oh, great. Well, we're locked in this shithole now.
The valve is missing here.
Valve? Steam? Oh my god. Let's move on. Okay, so we need to find a valve. Okay, that actually scared the fuck out of me. That was like a guy in a gas mask, that thing? Looks very human, but not. You know, like an echo of a human or some shit. Got some more powder. So it said the stuff will automatically be crafted, right?
Local police apparently suspect the cult has started kidnapping people.
Oh no.
It is indeed curious so many people would disappear without leaving a note. Their last ritual site is located near the lighthouse.
Great.
At the Point des Mâles. Might be worth checking out.
Oh, we saw that on... It was just up the path, right? But I think the gate needed a, the thing that we found to open it.
Nicholas System? That's probably where the town's additional current is monitored.
Okay.
I can probably restart the system from here? Once the pressure is fixed.
Access refuse. Quit the program. About security.
It's a bit much for just a common lighthouse.
Okay, so I lifted the security lockdown. That's good. But we can't fix this yet because there's a problem with Turbine 2 that we're going to need to resolve, I'm guessing, before we can continue. I was trying to figure out how to leave the screen there for like a minute, even though I looked at the actual thing.
So, they had to make space for these machines? They do not seem to belong in a lighthouse. Good thing nobody can find them here.
So my objective now, find a valve and investigate the place. I don't know if how many of these are like required. Or if they're side things. I definitely don't see a valve knocking around at the moment, but we might have to find the valve somewhere else. I think now we can leave, at least, and access the cult site area. So that's the clue that we have right now. So let's go and do that for now. I think the combat is going to be one-hit kills, which is fine. I'm not particularly interested in the combat side of things. I want the story and the experience, guys. I like the outside sounds here. They're disturbing. But I will say, so what the fuck happens at night, right? Because we're already coming across these shadow people in the day. Is there just an infinite supply of them at night?
All right, so now I need to fix these colored cables in the right order.
Okay. How do I know? Okay. Can we just move these around? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. We connect them like this. And then we test. How are we gonna know, right? Oh shit, do we know what voltage we need as well? I don't know. Is the one a clue? I have absolutely no idea. Oh, change perspective. Is this a clue? Oh my god, it's black, white, yellow, blue. Alright. There we go. We unlocked the door. Do I need to take this with me or not? I'll leave it there for now, but we can always come back for it if we need to open another gate, I guess. But I don't want to get locked out, you know. Come on, Elise, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh. Root through the trash. Ah, yes! More stuff for ammo that we probably will never use.
Breaking these chains will require a stronger force.
Can I cut this tree down? Well, we're gonna try. I think we may have broken the door open there. We did indeed. Excellent.
From the depth of the sea, his anger spreads through our families. This sounds terrifying. Wondering what's that thing they mention all the time.
Okay. That did not look good, whatever it was. I don't really understand, but it did not look good. What the fuck is this?
Despite the mess the protesters left behind, you're still offering comfort, aren't you? Damien, the 28th of June, 1971. This one looks like it came back from a long trip.
Is there anything else here? Like, oh shit, what the fuck is this?
This is one of the places of contemplation in St. Exel. It was vandalized just before everything went down.
Well, I'd like to know what everything is really, more than anything else. But that's okay. I don't know if anything here is relevant.
Franck, the 19th of March, 1967.
New clue. How do I look at my clues? Clues. Frank's birthday, 19th of March. Oh, it saves the important stuff, so that's going to be for a locker or something. The cult steel circuit breakers. Well, that's just fucking rude. Alright, maybe now we can...
They love leaving these tape boxes for their propaganda. Listen to us. Join the devoted. Maybe I should listen to it.
How do I do that? No! Wow, you just press it and it does it. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, just gonna make a storm, no big deal, just gonna control the weather, and I'm gonna just get into a fight because I did this.
You can't stop, can you?
I mean, I didn't intend them to show up, I'm gonna be real. I have no idea how to access the fucking thing again. What was it? Tape menu. Down on the D-pad. There we go. I guess we'll listen to Oh, there is journals. Oh, we'll listen to these in a second while we're walking around. Let's listen to the devoted first.
Dear people of Saint-Exil, this message is for you. I know our local authorities have been breaking their backs, picturing us as fools. Do not listen to this nonsense. Our actions are dedicated to all of you. Once the day comes, those who denied will finally see the truth with their eyes. The distant shall all be remembered. You are all invited to our next ceremony. This Friday, join us in the writing of birthdays on the departed boat. Let's put the world to rights. It's the only way now.
So I guess that was a clue. Okay, it's still pretty early and we have time there.
1, 2. 1, 2. That works? Okay. Damn machine. I'm finally starting to understand what's going on here with the electricity. A priori, everything revolves around the lighthouse. I consulted many old newspapers, and the village gazette told me that St. Exil was very poorly served by electricity and regularly suffered severe power cuts. I knew that it was a very isolated village, which is what makes it so charming, but I hadn't thought of that. Half of the articles in the Gazette are devoted to the inhabitants who, tired of the cuts, ended up installing small wind turbines for their homes. The other half is about the lighthouse, and that's where it gets interesting. I read that the mayor of the village... Someone left a note for his co-workers. Franck is so fed up...
Oh, it interrupts the thing, that's good.
...his birthday, that he has set the day and the month as the padlock code. Can someone change that back to the inauguration date? Installed underwater turbines connected... So, what is your code, Frank? To the building, which are capable of producing electricity thanks to the movement of the sea. This has enabled the village to gain autonomy and to overcome the failures of the general electrical network. Anyway, I think it would be worth going to take a look at the lighthouse. Because if the turbine system is damaged, it could explain why some electrical equipment is out of order while others are still working. I'll tell you what I found.
Okay, so that gives context to why we're here and why we're doing what we're doing.
Fourth day that I'm stuck. I'm not gonna make it here. They terrify me. I don't know what to do. They hunt me like an animal. They have taken on a human form, but there is nothing human about them. They come out of nowhere without you expecting it and materialize in a kind of elusive black vapor. And I can't do anything against them. I don't know how to fight them. I found a weapon, but I'm struggling to use it, and I'm always out of bullets. There's even more of them at night. They swarm like cockroaches. I have to shut myself up at home as soon as night falls. And they prevent me from leaving this cursed village, Pierre. As soon as I try to leave St. Exil, they arrive by the thousands and they
Thousands?
If they catch me, I wake up in my bed and it's been hours, maybe even a whole day. I'm their prisoner.
Oh, so they don't kill you, they just tuck you in. That's the twist. Shut up. Stupid crab. Okay, sometimes this section is really fiddly to navigate, and other times it's fine. The magic stone.
I would like to tell you about the bracelet you gave me right after we arrived here. You found that gem on the beach and crafted... Should work better with that on. ...it into this beautiful piece of jewelry. You told me that you felt that this pebble had something special, that it radiated. Well, you were right, you know? He protects me from the monsters I told you about. If I smack it against the ground, it produces a shock wave that violently repels ghosts. Sometimes he can even dissolve them when they attack me. He is so strong that I decided to name him Rocky, since it's a rock. But Rocky is also a sensitive guy, you know? He doesn't like explosive noises. If I shoot a gun in his ear, he can even start a thunderstorm. At that moment, I feel transported to another reality, to another time. Once calm returns, I have the impression that it only lasted a few seconds, whereas about 15 minutes had actually passed. Better to use it sparingly. Sometimes I feel like he's almost alive. He gets lazy at the end of the day, especially if I made him work a lot. But, hey, nothing a good night's sleep can't fix. Anyway, all that to say that he reminds me a bit of you. It's probably silly, but I feel like you're watching over me through him. And that helps me hold on.
I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing here, by the way. Like, there's 3 valves, but I have no idea what I've got to set them to, you know what I mean? Like, I've absolutely no idea. Maybe let's look at the turbine itself, and that will help, but this could be a problem, because I am incompetent. Bad pressure in the turbine. So what does the okay, it needs to equal to 1? How many valves are there? Maybe there's 4 and I missed one? Let's go and have a look. If it's 4, then they're all going to be 0.25, right? Otherwise, that 3 should be right. Because, like, this one... That's set to 0.25. Okay. This one is set to 0.25. This one is set to 0.50. And that should equal 1, right? Oh, no, this one too.
Completely stuck. It's completely stuck.
Then how do we know what this one's set to?
It's completely stuck.
Shit. So how are we supposed to know? Like, I have no idea what the pressure is on that valve. If I set them all to 0, will it tell me what the last one is? Let's try that. Is there a way of viewing it, you know what I mean? Maybe on the wall there, on the side? Have a look at this.
This panel seems to monitor the pressure within the turbines. Only the first one appears to be working correctly.
Okay. So turbine 2... Oh, each side needs to add up. Okay, so it's going to be 0.25, which is the one that's stuck, and then 0.75, then 50-50. So, hang on. Although, I don't know which one's which. I guess we'll test this out. This might take a minute, but I think we're on the right case. That sounded good. And in that case, no, bad pipe. Bad. Let me just have a look. Oh, is it done? Okay, that one isn't. So this one should be, no. Oh my god. The controller is not responsive at all. There we go. There we go. We did it. So now, hopefully, we can restart the turbine. I know we have another audio tape to listen to as well, but give me a minute. Turbines are working perfectly. That doesn't sound good. Alright, what time is it? Oh, we got plenty of time. It seems to, like, be really, really slow this time, which is good. This isn't a recurring dream.
I can't take this dream anymore. I wake up in this dusty tunnel-shaped cave. It is essentially made up of some kind of light-absorbing rocks, like the ones the insides of a planet would create. I go through this hallway and come across the ghosts that haunt me. But this time they don't try to catch me. There are also military and scientific equipment. I can't tell if they are studying or planning to attack something. A sheet of heavy smoke waits for me at the end, and it's too thick to see behind, and I'm attracted like a moth is to light. The closer I get to the exit, the more I hear ringing, until I realize it's my alarm, and I wake up like nothing happened, at the same exact hour as usual, 8 a.m. If somebody finds this journal, I've gone nuts apparently. Do what you want with that information, or shove it somewhere warm.
Okay, that's weird.
The documents on this desk look much more confidential than the previous ones. This place appears to be a government cell dedicated to recording underwater sound activity off the village. And this has been going on for a while.
Okay, that's weird.
But I don't see what they're trying to find. They appear to be studying something at the bottom of the sea that is moving at precise coordinates.
That doesn't sound good.
On April
Especially
17,
at the bottom of the sea part.
1991, they recorded a signal which they define as organic. The signal was recorded on a cassette to be sent urgently to the DGSE because this would jeopardize the military security of the country. But one of the lighthouse maintenance staff apparently stole the tape. They quickly managed to identify him and where he lives. Wait, this is my house.
What the fuck? But what a twist. Get to the garage. A spy in my house. Okay, well, I guess we're getting out of here now and going back to our house. Looks like our little jaunt to the lighthouse is over. So far, this is pretty good. Like, yeah, I don't know, obviously, what the fuck is going on. But so far, everything feels pretty nice. Like, good production. Everything comes together pretty well. I've heard the combat on normal is very janky. Like, most of the reviews for this say the combat is by far the worst thing, which is why I put it on the difficulty that I did. Because apparently it just gets frustrating and gets in the way of the game. But obviously I have no way of gauging that because I'm playing it on easy straight away, so, you know. Oh! Title drop. But yeah, so far very cryptic. It's got that sort of like surrealist sort of like horror feeling to it. I don't even know the best way of describing it. I want to retrieve the circuit breaker in case we need it for later on. Don't want to leave that knocking around. Can we go through here now? Travel to the house. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, those are the dudes. So they're ghosts. They take human form, but they're not human. Interesting. Alright, where the fuck am I? I don't recognize this area.
The soldiers were perfectly organized and cut off all access. We had almost zero chance of escaping this mass kidnapping. Like sheep in the dark.
So what? So the troops came and took everyone away? Is that why there's no one here?
I still smell the perfume of stamps and papers. But no one will come to pick up the mail tonight.
So has everyone like been forcibly evacuated? Is that what's going on?
Ahead, Boisseau's Park in the beach.
This seems big.
Left, St. Exel's Church.
I don't want to do this at the moment. I don't have a reason to be there as an objective. Let's go back to our house. Unless we need to do that to get back to our house, which I guess is possible, but we'll go up here first and see. No, I think there's our place over there. I completely missed this street early on. Yeah, here's our house. Okay. They're still doing credits, which is kind of weird at this point. You're like, okay, great.
Now that the town's current is better, I can access the house's attic again.
Okay, I couldn't find the attic, and I'm not spending 25 minutes looking for the fucking thing, so we're just going to continue. There was a door down here, I noticed. I'm pretty sure it's one of the ones we can open now. Here we go, around here. See? Now we have power, we can open it.
I almost never set foot in here. There's gotta be something. Wow, a projector. I thought I would forget its existence with my school years. What is it doing down here?
Okay, we have a new clue for the projector. Gonna be something behind this? Oh, there is. It's probably where our spy is hanging out. I don't know if they're still here, but they definitely were here. I'd be shitting myself right now. If I was her, I mean, not the spy.
What? What is that? I can't believe all this was under the house. Wait, isn't it exactly the same gem I have attached on my bracelet? Where did he find it? He was apparently willing to ship it to be analyzed?
Okay, so the magic gem we have, the knockback gem that we can use in combat that I've yet to use, is being produced in bulk?
Let's shed some light on this.
If you're listening to this, you are probably the person sent by the office to continue my investigation. Well, at least I hope. My name is Matthew Banks, and I started this work about a year ago. As stated in my previous reports, I infiltrated the lighthouse last month, but they just found out that a tape was missing, and I think they're on to me now. I used to borrow tapes during the night, but this time they noticed before I could bring them back. I didn't have time to use the new filtering machine, but I left the tape inside it. I hope it's safe there with you. Since I have to leave, I prepared the way for you, and I have regrouped all of my ongoing work onto 3 different boards, each including a guiding tape. The first one gathers my studies on the audio signal coming from the oceanic floor, which was the reason our interest was piqued by St. Exel in the first place. The second board will give you more details on the local cult, whose believers call themselves the Devoted. The third board is about Operation White Medusa, which is probably why you're here now. We are now definitely forced to recognize that the village of St. Exel is the center of great political and scientific interest, as we first suspected. I hate to leave like this, but I'm afraid my time has come. During the last 2 weeks, the lighthouse had trouble acquiring new information from ashore. Apparently some kind of technology has been jamming their signal. Is there some kind of expert trying to hack the operation? I'll leave it to you to find out.
Thanks. Thanks, leave it to me. Brilliant. Maybe you should do your fucking job, spy.
Passports? Money from different countries? This man was not your usual anybody. Oh. And there's also boat tickets to leave for Plymouth, England. He was planning on leaving. Just wasn't sure when.
Okay, so we got a new audio clue. Oh, this is the one we just listened to.
If you're listening to this, you...
Okay.
What is this folder? Your next objective. I'll study that during the night. A bit of reading always helps.
Okay. So this game apparently has a mechanic where if you go to sleep at night with documents, it'll summarize them for you in the audio log so you don't have to read it, which is kind of nice. This is an unknown signal from the abyss. But there should be a tape here, right? I thought he said there was an audio thing for each of them. There it is. I'm an idiot.
In 1977, an ultra-low frequency sound was picked up by scientists south of the Atlantic Ocean. But no one succeeded in identifying the structural composition of this acoustic phenomenon, and many theories were put forward. Spy submarine, human aeronautical activities on the surface, or even tests of explosives resonating through the abyss. The case remained closed for 2 years until a second sound was recorded 2,000 kilometers from Namibia. This time, the subject worried specialists. The position of the two recordings suggests the movement of something. In 1984, the sound was picked up again, several times around the Bermuda Triangle. Governments in many countries decided to classify all information about this issue as confidential, and the general public was kept away. While tracking other countries' progress, our secret services discovered in '86 that the French government was particularly interested in the matter, and that they put in motion a special program called Rorqual, a scientific project mainly dedicated to the understanding of unknown oceanic noises. We then decided in 1987, based on what we found in the village of St. Exel, and considering that this last signal was recorded off the coast of French Brittany, that it made perfect sense for me to start our investigation here. During my time, I discovered a platform for listening and monitoring seismic activity.
You can see the signals on the right
of the lighthouse. Only recently, and thanks to an information trading deal I made with the cult, I got myself recruited there as a maintenance agent. It allowed me to find that the lighthouse crew is, in fact, following the movement of an object which turns out to be a French military submarine.
Okay.
So was it only a submarine that we tracked from the beginning? But its movements are inconsistent. How did it produce this noise that we regularly pick up? I copied a lot of tapes and left them inside the hideout, but they're all still encrypted. I was hoping to get more information from it, but I spotted a car in front of the house tonight, and it's clearer than ever now that my time to leave has come.
Okay. So it was just a submarine? I thought it might be some, like, entity or some shit, but still. We'll do White Medusa next, because they said it was very important. So this is information about the local cult.
In many areas, the life in St. Exel has deteriorated sharply in recent years. Local studies tend to show that nature has adopted an abnormal behavior. Some species started proliferating more than before, while others suffered the opposite effect. Some animals became aggressive towards humans, and some bird species completely migrated and left the region for good. We've also seen a lot of upheaval in the behavior of inhabitants of the village and their health. Ultimately, it led to many people leaving, which left only the ones who didn't have a choice. A real change is taking place, and no one seems to understand where it's coming from. Additionally, these extraordinary happenings have been rumored in the region, which isn't improving the situation. The village has become a place of attraction for people bathed in pseudosciences, esoteric and the occult, to say the least. They now see this place as a central home to their mythology. One movement eventually took over the others and established itself as the popular cult, the Devoted. They managed to obtain this importance by being omnipresent in their protests. They vandalized sites in large areas surrounding the village, which made the local press very keen on showcasing them, and ultimately helped a great deal in converting more people to their cause. According to my research, it is governed by a certain Aurora K. I couldn't find a lot of information regarding her, but managed to steal some pictures by following her after a public meeting with the population. She built her movement on the belief in the existence of an abysmal entity which would sow its harmful influence over the region and towards the inhabitants.
Could that be what's in the ocean making the sounds?
To calm this underwater entity, they tirelessly seek the culprits for this curse. They unearth and send ashore on deteriorating ships coffins containing the bodies of people who have always lived here. If the boat returns and runs aground on the coast, the person and their family are pardoned. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks like they've shifted into high gear by sending people who are still alive to sea. These are just rumors, and people who go missing may have simply decided to leave the area. They never communicated their plans with me regarding the future of their protest, and I'm not sure where they'll meet yet. My theory is that they'll probably regroup either near the White Manor or the local church.
Okay, that was really interesting. All right, finally, we have Operation White Medusa. Let's go.
Infiltrating the cell in the heart of the lighthouse made me realize that the French government is very concerned about the development of the situation here in St. Exil. The development of the sect, as well as the growing anomalies observed in the population and nature, are monitored in a sustained manner. They came to realize that if they do not act, this situation will eventually draw the attention of the entire country to St. Exil. I had, in my hands, documents detailing an operation called White Medusa, the purpose of which was to methodically isolate and capture everybody in the village. Do they think that the people here are all sick or contaminated with something? Or do they mean to sweep this affair under the rug? They seem to foresee two possible scenarios for carrying out Operation White Medusa. As if by coincidence, there are incidentally two events which attract almost all the population in the same place. The village festival, which takes place during a whole weekend, or a fair organized by the village school. I was able to reconstruct on the map the assaults considered in each of these possible scenarios. A large number of troops will be deployed, and they can easily prevent anyone from escaping by blocking the
Which is
main
what happened, right?
accesses and roads. They will proceed using heavy trucks and toxic gas to control and direct the crowd.
Something supernatural happened at the same time, though,
The
as
inhabitants
this.
of St. Exil have a Damocles sword over their head, but they don't know of its existence, nor when it will fall.
Well, it definitely has at this point. This was fucked. This is really cool, though. Some really cool stuff here. Alright. No idea what to do with this. We'll leave that for now. I don't know what that is. Alright, I'm going to go lie down and sleep because it means, hopefully, that I will transcribe the information in the note thing. And we can figure out what's going on a bit better. But so far, this game's actually really, really good. It's got a really good plot. Everything's coming together already pretty well. I don't think it's super long. Probably like 4 hours or so. Maybe a bit longer. But we'll see. I guess you will see, because when you watch this video, it'll only be one video, so you'll be like, wow, I know how long this game is. Oh my god, so nom. Rare? I actually can't think of many horror games I've played set in France. Maybe none? There must be, but I play a lot, you know what I mean? So it's hard for me to remember. Because a lot of them are unremarkable, let's be fucking real, alright? Completely unremarkable games. Okay, so she did the thing. Yeah, she did it.
His recollections. His voice still echoes in my head. I need to know more. Let's find that antenna on the village beach.
What? I guess I need to listen to this. So how do we gauge this? Journals, the spy. We've already listened to the spy. What? Oh, okay, there we go. I had to pick up the new ones. Alright, so there's a bunch of new things here. We got Jam Signal, the Protected Home, the Night Here, and Water Column. So these are all exposition. We'll do Jam Signal because it's the most important one first.
I finished reading the documents Matthew Banks had left for his replacement, who never came. Matthew apparently needed to join the lighthouse maintenance team to gain access to the Rorqual cell. To achieve this, he was forced to make a deal. The sect could help him get hired quickly, but in exchange, Matthew would have to pass on the information obtained once there. He didn't know why the cult was interested in all this, but he needed them, so he agreed in order to continue his investigation. Matthew knew that the Rorqual cell used a specific radio frequency to communicate with the outside. Just before his departure, he discovered that the cell could no longer connect to this very frequency. The radio worked well, but the signal of this wave was scrambled, which prevented transmissions. It looked like sabotage, but who was behind it all? A member of the lighthouse team? Another spy? Only one thing was clear to him. If someone had wanted to disturb the signal, he would have gone through the big antenna of St. Exel. I have already spotted it in the past. It is on the quays towards the beach. I just have to go there.
That is slightly open, but I can't get in there that way. Alright, anyway, that clock is actually freaking me out somewhat.
I'm sure it's this giant blue rock under the house that must
Wait,
be responsible
we
for
have one
our
under the house?
bubble that protects and keeps monsters away from our home. The crate of rocks came with a bunch of analysis papers that probably had to be shipped with the set. I don't understand all this paperwork, but these rocks seem to have totally unexpected properties. I don't know if there is any connection between the monsters and this rock, and why it would have an effect on them and not me.
Okay, this keeps blowing open, but I can't quite see. Look, see? It's like peeking. When the storm was going on, it blew a little bit more. Oh, come on. I believe in you. You can do it.
The closed cover is moving, but not enough so I can see. If only there was a gust of wind.
Okay. I just did that. Come on. Blue, black, yellow, white, I think. Or blue, black, white, and yellow. Let's try. Blue, black, white, yellow. Oh, okay. We did it. Congratulations, me. We still have some journals to read. The night here.
Long time no see, Boisseau's Park.
Oh, okay. I guess we're in the park.
This is going to sound ridiculous, but I needed to talk to you, so here I am. I know it's not a phone, and you're not on the other side, but I make do with what I have. The evenings are long without you, and I miss our discussions. I'm locked up because of the monsters, so I have to find something to take care of. You'll never believe me, but I've discovered a new passion, making bullets for my pistol. It has become my comforting little evening ritual. And then I read newspapers or documents that I found. I try by all means to discover information that would allow me to understand what is happening here. When I can't sleep, I sort my tapes and listen to your songs again. This is by far my favorite time of the day. Well, it's already very late, and I have a long day ahead of me tomorrow. I'm going to bed. Sweet dreams.
Okay, let's start looking around here.
I am the repairman in charge of fixing this gate. I've found a way to supply current to this unpredictable electrical panel. I've linked it to one of the small wind generators we have in the village. As long as there is wind, there will be current. Only issue is that while I was fixing it, one of those freaking birds stole the key from my van. If you find them, please bring them to my office. Mr. Levins.
We have to find some keys that were stolen by a fucking bird? Okay, there's another one of these here, but we can't take the thing out because we can't go through the door at the moment, so we need to uncover a shortcut probably to get into here so I can go and get the generator.
The people of St. Exel suffered so much in recent years. It's moving to see that they tried their best to maintain the festivals and other traditions.
Like, an abandoned French village is definitely a fairly unique setting that I don't think I can think of in a video game before. There's the other gates. There were 2 gates in. I think I could have sold them both the same way. Got another mushroom here. I might as well grab it, right?
Let's take a walk. Just you and me.
Don't know what the mushrooms are for, but could come in handy.
Park mausoleums were not spared by the cult either. They are a real scourge for this village.
Cults generally are bad. I mean, in fact, I wouldn't say generally. I just say always. Are you talking to me in French? That's it. You crossed the line.
I could not finish fixing this fence because the damn bird stole my van's key, where all my tools are. I've been trying to get them back, but it's nested high up, and I can't seem to attract it. If you manage to get my keys back, please call me at the number written on my truck, Mr. Levens.
Okay, so we found that as well.
I'm going to need something to break those.
So we need something from the truck to break those planks to create the shortcut in the first place. Maybe if we get rid of the scarecrows, the bird will come?
Amongst birds living in the park, you will find the Corvus pictus.
There it literally is.
I know you little flying thief. They keep their precious
There's the key
inside their beak, which makes it really hard to get back. To prevent such situations, scarecrows were installed by local farmers.
I will say something, right? Okay, that's the clue, and that's great and everything, but it's funny that the bird has still got this thing after 19 days.
Solve this puzzle and win a coin to use in George's workshop.
This looks optional. I hope it's optional. I'm gonna stop this. Maybe I'll do that.
That will teach you to look at me sideways.
I won't do that. There was another scarecrow, right? Down somewhere that I remember. Oh, fuck, where was it? There's one. Well, there's one here for a start.
Take that.
Any more scarecrows? I'm pretty sure there's one outside the area. I'll go and do that one too, just in case. Oh, well, again, there's one right here.
Minus birdie should feel free to leave its nest now.
Okay, we didn't need to do the other
Now I
one.
need to attract it.
Okay. What do birdies like? Shiny things? Food, maybe? Did it say something about... Hang on.
Only one destination for you. My bag.
Maybe I can give it mushrooms?
Birdie, it's between you and me now.
How do I use a mushroom, though? No, not... Oh, my God. It's so easy just to press Y and immediately... It should be like, do you want to trigger a storm? Yes or no? Not... I'm going to trigger a storm. Because it triggers me, not the storm. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying.
Amongst birds, they keep their to prevent such situations. Scarecrows were installed by local farmers.
Can I just drop shit from my inventory? Will that work? Yes, it does. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. Come here, you fuck!
There. We told you stealing was bad.
Oh, it dropped the key.
Now,
Excellent.
I only need to find the truck.
Okay. Alright, so we need to find Mr. Levin's truck, which I'm guessing is probably not in here. It's probably outside on the road, outside one of these doors. So let's go and do that. Then, we can cut down, presumably, those boards or whatever it is we're doing to make a shortcut round. And once we've done that, we can then pick up the generator thing, bring it inside, and use it to power the wind turbine. Oh my god, everything makes sense. Everything's coming up nom. No idea where this fucking truck is, though. I'm assuming it's an actual truck, not just like, you know, like not that. This is not what I mean. There's got to be a vehicle anywhere around here that fits the bill, so let's have a look around. There's the other scarecrow. It was over there. Maybe this? Oh, yeah, because he was like... It's probably this, right? Yeah, Thomas Levins. There we go. Yeah.
Probably not an organized person. He left a client's tape inside his toolbox.
Why was a client making a tape? That's just weird. Okay, we got an axe. All right. We got some more things to listen to. We'll listen to this one.
Hello, Mr. Levant. I'm calling you because I have, again, a problem with the digital code that you installed last year. As I can't see very well at night, I asked you to make each key sound different. But for a few days when I entered the code you gave me, 2 keys no longer make noise. Listen! Could you contact me when you get my message? This is becoming a real problem for me.
Okay, so that's presumably a code to something optional or something later on. We have one more of these. The water column I'm interested in.
Did I ever tell you about the sea columns? It's the only thing I like about this hell. If you could see them, you would love them too. These are huge columns of water that start from the sea and rise slowly towards the sky, to infinity. They exude a feeling of quiet strength, serene power. They carry with them rocks which stay on the floor. Gravitate alongside them throughout their ascent. I don't know how to describe it, but I feel almost calm looking at them. Still, I don't think we should be fooled by their placid appearance. Inside, thunder and flashes rage silently, reminding us that they are inhabited by a formidable energy. Moreover, they also emit strange and deaf noises, like an animal cry or a complaint. Anyway, I'm not the only one to be fascinated by this show. Birds and seagulls are attracted to these columns and flock to their base by the hundreds. They fly around for hours, as if waiting for something. I'm always afraid they'll get caught, but the columns are gentle giants. One thing is certain. I will continue to admire them from the cliff.
Okay. Now, we have the thing, which means we can head over here to the wind turbine thing and open this door, presumably to the beach, where we're going to find the radio signal we need for the cult. I think that is the general gist of what is going on right now. Probably, maybe, possibly. I think so. All right. 1 second. I always like checking my recording, you know what I mean?
The energy is not sufficient. This needs an additional source of current.
What? Well, first of all, I need to do the fuse box, right? So let's do that. It's blue, black, white, yellow, I think. So blue, black, white, yellow. It said it needed an additional source.
The energy is not sufficient.
Okay, yeah, okay. So let's follow this cable.
This needs an additional source of current.
Probably you're going to need to use a storm to blow a windmill or some shit, right? Going to be a wind turbine around here or some shit. Because it mentions it in the letter. Here we go. Literally right in front of me. Oh, I guess I need to go round this way a little bit. A little bit. Out the way, wheelbarrow. Otherwise you and I are going to have words. Like, out my way. And shit like that, okay?
I feel that the wind turbine is going to need a little help from me to launch.
You mean this?
Sweet. It was enough to start the turbine.
Okay. Now, I should be able to start that fuse over the other side. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Sorry, I thought I was being attacked there. Camera! You threw me. You confused me. I got scared by the sound, and then I ran into the wall. I'm just a little bubby. Alright, so, this should hopefully work now. And then we'll get access to the area with the radio. Hopefully. Or antenna, or whatever it was. I can't remember. No. This. There we go. Gonna need to leave our little thing there, but that's fine.
Here we go.
Alright, Colt. Give me your best shot.
I think I found the antenna.
Yeah, I mean, it does stand out like a fucking massive antenna.
The keys were a place of the particularly intense fishing that supplied the region. Following the drop in activity, this fishing port was converted into a simple marina. It is always possible at low tide to find fishing traps with shellfish in them.
This looks so much like the place I live, it's kind of scary. There we go. Perfect. Perfection.
Perfect.
Beautiful. She even said perfect. Oh my god, we're on the same page. Oh, fuck. Okay, that nearly was bad, but we survived. Okay, so the combat is getting harder, even on easy, which I guess is good.
Not too professionally closed, the way I like them.
Yes.
What happens if I remove this circuit breaker?
Oh, we're gonna get 2 circuit breakers? Yeah, we do! Oh, that's good! We have 2 now. Maybe. Certainly said we did, so that's good.
Snow? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way in hell.
Things have changed very, very rapidly here. Very rapidly indeed.
I'll turn into an ice block if I stay like that. I need to get warmer clothes at the house. Fast.
Oh, I'm actually taking damage. Holy shit. Okay, so I've got to get back to the house and change. Go. Run.
It's like we instantly changed the season. But not for the better.
Right, we'll head back, go on some nice woolies, and everything will be normal, okay? Everything will be fine. I appreciate it's really, really cold, and that's very, very bum, but we'll be fine, okay? Oh, these can use benches to recover between 2 fights and save your progress. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, this whole place is snowy. Wow, this has really escalated. Need to leave the circuit breaker installed.
I can't use the door because of the snow.
It's okay, because we already opened the shortcut, so don't worry about it, Elise. It's not a big deal. NBD.
I've never seen St. Exel under this amount of snow. Find the positives, Elise. That's good.
Alright, here we go. Alright, so, back home, clothes on. and we can get back to the beach and have a wondrous time. I'm guessing...
I left my clothes in one of the cabinets in the hall.
In one of the cabinets in the hall? This is the hall? I'd call this a hall, but I guess it's not a hall. This house is really fucking weird. Really is. Very, very strange. Maybe here?
Nothing.
Like, I would very much call this a hall. Unless they meant the downstairs. Oh my god. I hate looking for shit in this house. I spent so long looking for the attic, and I found nothing that could be an attic. This could be a hall, but there's no cabinets, it's just bookcases.
I knew I had you somewhere.
Oh, you got some Pierre's music.
I can't believe we moved with all these books. The worst part is, we most likely have doubles.
There's got to be something somewhere, guys. This shouldn't take me like 20 minutes to find some fucking clothes. Why is this so challenging? Is there like a section of the house I'm just missing? Is that why I'm having so much trouble? I don't know. I want to cry. Oh, I didn't find this before.
Nah, maybe later.
Maybe at some point in the next 24 hours I will use the restroom. Maybe. Like, this isn't a hall. This is just her room.
Oh, it's locked up tight.
There's this. See this? This would make sense maybe as an entrance to the attic, but I can't access it because for some reason it's fucking locked. Which is just weird. Because it wouldn't be locked. Sorry, I'm getting a little heated about the exploration in this house. Because I have no idea where I'm going whenever I'm in here. And it's just annoying. Is there a door here on the other side? I should definitely use the other camera angles more. Maybe that will help me find shit. I'll be back when I find what to do, guys, alright? Okay. Alright. I didn't need to do anything because they were right here. In a chest of drawers. Not where you would keep clothes, you fucking weirdo. Okay, I have snow clothes. Isn't that wonderful? What is going on?
Who cares?
Oh great, we can control the weather. And our clothes. Instantaneously. That's pretty impressive. Alright, so we can now, from fountains it looks like,
That
change
circuit
the
breaker
weather.
inside the antenna. The cult was stealing them. They probably had tons of them. I'm sure it was what was blocking the submarine's communication. The sect seems to know more than what Matthew imagined. He thought the devotees met at the Assumption Church. I will try my luck there.
Did you make the assumption the devotees met at the Assumption Church? Huh? He did, right? Alright. Regardless, let's head back to the beach and see what else we can do there now that it is not freezing my tits off. Fountains control the weather. Very interesting. There's a game I played earlier this year, like a Japanese RPG that had like a weather mechanic. I never finished it, but it was pretty good. I liked it. You can change, you know, the weather to solve different puzzles and things. It's a numb idea, is what I'm saying. So numb. Oh my god. Oh, sitting on the benches saves your progress too. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's good. Should bear that in mind too. Because I've been relying on the autosave so far. Not that everything's been like difficult so far, but you never know. Alright, so what have I got to do here? Our main goal is to get down to the beach area, I'd assume. I'm not entirely sure how or where or anything at the moment, so... I genuinely don't know, actually. Don't realize. I mean, both those things are true, I guess. We have another leather and another, what's it, thingy-bobby. Oh, it's like for boat fuel.
This gas pump is probably older than me. Afraid of no boat anymore, are you?
I'm guessing it probably wasn't afraid of it anyway. Okay, there's a fountain there if we need to change the weather. Excellent. Oh, here. Here, we can use the thing. But where? Here. Didn't see that without the camera change. Okay, Elise, you need to stop walking into shit. Yes. Fantastic.
This bridge could do with a nudge.
I wonder what that could mean. There's loads of these things around. These must be optional. God, I fucking hate them. Just looking at them makes me angry. Oh, we're going to need to get rid of the water. Otherwise, we can't get down. I wonder if changing it to water, to winter, sorry, will mean we can walk on the ice. Sounds risky, but I'm going to try. It's worth a shot, right? We are the world's fastest changer of clothes, and I am very impressed, Elise. It's like speedrun. It's like faster than those like quick change magician's outfit things. Do you know what I mean? It's impressive. You just blink and you're fucking in your woolies. Let's see what this says.
You are in front of the ingenious Fisherman's Gate, former contribution of the artist George. The gate is now only used to close, at the press of a button, access to the walkway leading to the Assumption Church. This gate has the particularity of being self-powered, and only works during low tide.
Okay, well, that was our clue to change it to low tide.
It's not working. It must be missing some part.
Oh, shit. Okay. But we can go down here? Yeah, we can go down here. But we need to find whatever parts are missing.
It's completely surreal to see this submarine here.
Wait, there's a submarine? Oh my god, holy shit. That is weird.
I saw this submarine on a board in my basement. It is the French submarine of the Rorqual service, which inspected the ocean floor off St. Exel. It arrived on this beach completely destroyed. Why?
I mean, there's definitely something bad out in the water that is not just as simple as it is.
Let's take a walk. Just you and me.
We've got some delicious shrimps.
The submarine was tracking something. Did this thing attack it?
I think it probably did.
Something else could be residing at the bottom of the sea?
That would be the implication.
Another submarine?
I don't think it was another submarine.
If ever the washing machine breaks down, I know where Pierre can do my laundry.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for at the moment. We're just kind of running around aimlessly, but, you know, there's stuff to look at, so that's good. This is just a dead end. And this takes us... No, you stupid woman. Do not do that. Why you be a bumpkin? Come on, up. Good. That's better. Right, where the fuck am I now? This place is huge.
Fishing guide. A fisherman must have forgotten that here. Some of these tips could be useful.
Is there like a shrimp catching minigame?
The keys were built by the Dureau family. Their house can be found at the end of them. To facilitate the management of water from the White Manor, a path leading to it has also been developed.
Door unlocked from both sides. Oh, there's a cog there. Maybe I need cogs?
I might need you.
Keep it rolling. We unlocked the shortcut and found the cog. Life is good. Now where the fuck am I? Oh, okay, we're back out here. Where did the cogs go? Do you think they go into this thing? Here?
It's not working. It must be missing some part.
Oh, there's some things down there I didn't look at, so let's go down there again. Definitely looks like this is where the cogs go, right?
You can still see a cog was removed here. Another mission for Elise the Fixer.
How many do we need, though? Give me some cogs. I need some cogs. Please. Please, sir, I need some cogs. That was my best French accent. What do you guys think? Pretty excellent, right? I think so.
I'm gonna need you.
I may as well just take everything I find, right? There's no reason not to.
The tunnel collapsed on itself. U-turn.
Well, this was a kind of a waste of time just to get a fucking mushroom. Not even a cog? I'm upset. Very upset. I'm devastated, in fact, I think is the better way of putting it. Alright, I'll be back when I find the cogs, guys, because I think this is going to take me a while. So, Alright, so, we now have what I think is both cogs, one for each side. And then we can press the button, and everything will be normal.
My path is just behind this gate. I need to get this thing working again.
Okay, that's great and everything. Do I press the button up the top? There was a button, right? Sorry, I've been looking around for cogs for a while, guys. I'm a little bit cogged out. It was by the gas tap pump, by the way. If anyone is using this as a guide, you shouldn't, but if anyone is using this as a guide, the remaining cog was by the gas tank.
God, it's working.
Guess I can just head down the through now. Sounds good.
Why is it closing? I am sure it's because of these birds perched on
Are you
it.
fucking kidding me? Should I just drop some bait for them down here? Okay, let's drop. We'll drop all these. Hopefully it distracts them.
That's it? All the birds are busy. Stay this way, please.
Can you please hurry up and climb the fucking thing? I will say, my biggest gripe so far is she tends to just, like, clip into shit a lot. Like, not, like, super bad, but somewhat frustratingly. Like, it definitely hampers your movement. Go, 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 go! Yeah, get fucked. I made it. I made it! I don't care about anything else, I made it. This will take us to the church. What time is it? Oh shit, we've been out for fucking ages. We are running out of time. Oh well, I'll risk it. Worst case, we just get sent back to sleep, right? Worst case, the ghosts just tuck us in. You know what I mean? And everything will be good.
The church is close now.
I just clipped into the seagulls. It's actually pretty impressive. Alright, so it's time to go and check out the church. Very quickly. I also need to make sure I'm doing something right. Whenever I tap out this game, it goes into first-person mode, which is very confusing for my small brain. But anyway, let's head up to the church and see what we can find. So far, this has been pretty good. Like, pretty surprisingly good, I'd say. Like, I don't think it's very, very long. And I feel like if I don't know, like, the time doesn't seem much of a threat. So I don't know why it's in the game.
I finally got there. St. Exel Church. Let's find what this church has in store for me.
A say a little prayer for you. That's the achievement I just got, by the way. Oh, fuck. Well, I can't remember the controls. It's been a week. Okay, we're alright. Victory is mine. That actually panicked me a little.
Smell of dust and candles. No doubt I'm on the right track.
There's a lot of things in here. What the fuck is with this designer? It's such the longest church I've ever seen. Holy shit.
Completely locked.
I guess we're going to be doing quite a bit of time here. There's like lots of different memorial sort of things here.
This setup looks recent. They probably did it just before the attack on the village. Okay, have some courage, Elise.
That's pretty sad. I mean, I know it's meant to be sad, but still. Storage.
Room.
Sounds good.
I am gonna need a key for this one.
Well, I don't have a key, so that's fucked. How dare you, Elise? How dare you not come prepared with a full key?
Transept.
What is transept? I know nothing about what actually is in a church, really. Alright, okay, gotcha.
Tomb of Father Roald, abbot who watched over the population of St. Exil. He dedicated his life to the village and the population. He distinguished himself in particular by his taste for religious, spiritual, and cultural texts. The large library of the Assumption Church is in his image.
New clue.
Shit. What are they doing here? I'm not sure I really want to know.
I mean, it looks to me like a bunch of kids died. I mean, I've got to be blunt.
Condemned by the sect.
Okay, is that a good or bad thing? Regardless, there is a lot of probably dead children here, which is usually not a good thing. In fact, I'd say always not a good thing.
The Angel and the Newborn, unknown artist. This statue is incredible.
I do like the little blurbs, and I like the fact everything's fully voice acted. It's really nice. It feels really nice. Like,
I'm gonna need a key for this one.
While it's an indie game, it has like a feeling of just being a lot more involved than you'd expect it to be, and it's like it has like that Senua's Sacrifice feeling, right? Of like not AAA, but you know, it's had a budget. Did it sound like someone else just booked it when I came in here, by the way? Because I don't like that. This is not good. Getting some Silent Hill vibes from this shit. There's a box of cassettes there as well.
The time has come, my friends. Everything has been revealed to me. I understand why the most basic things, like having babies, has been taken from us.
Because we're all dead?
Our divinity, that required so much sacrifice, is still not content. The village kids have had it easy for too long. They need to share our burden. It talked to me and asked to surrender them to its will. Generations have forgotten how this village was built. It is time for a history lesson. We placed statues to display each person we sent to sea. In their anonymity, they remind us of the road still.
They killed so many fucking people.
But be reassured, my devotees. This road is coming to an end. I found a way to communicate with our protector. It has chosen me as its vessel and talked to me so many times. I will finally be able to answer. A few of us were meeting secretly in preparation for our next and last action. It will all be revealed to you tonight after the festivities. Do not enter the crypt yet. I have the answers you have all been looking for.
This is fucked.
We'll remove this poison from our life.
I mean, I'm always wary, by the way, when a game just has autosaves.
This staging was prepared while the population was at the festivities. The population of St. Exil being already fragile. I dare to imagine the trauma of people if they had been exposed to this.
So they killed a bunch of kids anyway, is what they did.
And of course, served with its complimentary tape.
Acknowledge us, witness us. We'll listen to that later on. Not too later on, but soon. Alright, guys.
It must have taken a lot of time to set up all this staging. A lot of struggling souls probably joined the devotees over time.
Excellent.
A sheet is hidden under this pile of books. Father, I have heard noises coming
Great,
from the
wonderful,
crypt several
fantastic.
times.
I love when that happens.
It is during the night when I prepare the mass that I hear them. Isn't the crypt supposed to be unlocked only once a year? The door is locked up tight when I want to access it.
I'm guessing that's going to be really bum in the grand scheme of things.
Interesting.
Like a book.
This book traces the entire history of the church and the creation of this cross. I'll take it with me for my bedtime reading. This church seems to hide a lot of secrets from me.
Sure, we got a church book. What's our current thing? Go to sleep and study the church books. Oh, okay. Alright, well that's where we're gonna go. Fantastic news, guys. Alright, it's a new dawn. We've got more audio tapes here, I think, to pick up. Yep. And we have a lot of things to listen to, so we'll do that. It's been a week since I played this game, guys, so I've forgotten all the controls. So you'll have to bear with me as I flounder aimlessly with this stuff, which will take me a bit of time. How the fuck do I... Ah, there we go. This is it. This is it. We got there in the end, guys. Oh my god. Alright. We have a few here. So let's do... I guess we'll do all of these as we head over to the church.
It was really soporific, but I managed to finish the book found in the church. There is a lot of information about this place and the village in general. It's sad, but it wasn't such a bad evening in comparison. If we go back many centuries, St. Exil experienced a much more sumptuous period. Originally, this village was only a small fishing hamlet by the sea, but it was located on the only road between two larger villages on the coast. It is with the cooperation of four great figures that the village developed and experienced its greatest activity: the Vinios, who ensured the agricultural activity of the village; the Durault family, who were dedicated to fishing activities; the Duc de Bliard, who ensured the defense of the village with his soldiers; and finally, the Abbot Royot, in charge of the spirituality through its church. Thanks to the progress brought by this collaboration, St. Exil had been able to develop for 100 years. But, sadly, during the following centuries, the village did not know the destiny that we imagined, and this prosperity turned into a distant memory. In remembrance of this period, which still resonates until today, these personalities were honored with the presence of a tomb that are located in the narthex and in the transept of the church. They also built a cross at the end of the Assumption Church that is a receptacle for 4 plates, each illustrating one of the families. Once a year, these plaques are gathered and placed on the cross to allow the inhabitants of St. Exil to... I have to go to this crypt. I feel that I am close to my goal. Have a moment of commemoration for its history and its ancestors.
I got completely lost there because I changed the camera angle and I was like, what on earth is going on?
While I was crossing the church to reach the altar, I noticed light coming from an inaccessible room located just below. It's probably a kind of forbidden crypt, but then why would there be light inside? Considering the police are looking for cult members, this would be a perfect place for them to regroup in total secrecy. There's a procedure to follow to unlock the crypt's access, but it's going to be complicated. The door lock is linked to a mechanism inside the memorial cross. If I place 4 commemorative plates, the cross will unlock the door automatically. Well, supposedly, at least. Right now, only one of the 4 plates is inserted on this cross, the one honoring the Duc de Bliard. The others are scattered in various places in St. Exil. I have to go to the church to learn a little more about the other plates. They seem to be commemorating specific families whose tombs are inside the church itself. My investigation is turning into a treasure hunt. How great. Last note. Based on the documents, the key that unlocks most of the doors in the church is hidden at the heart of the cross, and I can already access it.
That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going, game. Wow, it took quite a while to get here, didn't it? I guess we'll do all of these.
Since I deactivated the jammer on the keys of St. Exo,
This is about the changing
fountains
seasons.
React sort of like portals, allowing me to see the village under the snow, as if I was switching over several months later and rediscovering everything in another season. When I approach Rocky from the fountain, the water gradually begins to light up. If the pebble comes into contact, everything changes immediately. I can literally change the weather in St. Exo on command. I read somewhere that the fountains were built the Assumption Memorial Cross. It was created in honor of the people who participated in the prosperity of St. Exo. Looking more closely at the cross, one has the impression that some parts can be interlocked on the sides.
Where the plates go, we can see.
This key will allow me to explore the church a little more. I've seen the same kind of lock around. That doesn't explain to me why it does that. But I prefer to warn you. Do you think there would be the same type of rock under the village directly? The only downside to all this is that triggering the storm using the rock doesn't work if it's snowing. And, well, it's super cold too.
Okay, we got the key. Let's see if there's anything else worth listening to quickly. This was the one that was inside the church before. Acknowledge us.
Residents of Saint-Exil, I observe you, and I see great suffering in you. You are deeply sad, and yet you persist in not wanting to acknowledge it. The situation here has been deteriorating for years, and no one has come up with solutions to your problems. No one wants to face it, but our village is sick at heart. Here and there, some think that a curse has befallen our lands. Well, these people were right. Saint-Exil is not just a village. This place has a soul. If you've lived here long enough, you've definitely felt it shining through its walls, trees, and cobblestones. At least you could feel it. Something has changed, and it has for too long. A dark and silent poison proliferates in the veins formed by our alleys and ends up washing up at the foot of our doors, contaminating us a little more each day. Saint-Exil is not just a village, and its creation is no accident. The ancients never...
Organ and bell tower.
I have no idea where I'm going, by the way, right now, guys. I need to get to the storage room I was at before.
Something greater than us decided to gather us here alone.
I could never open that one.
Long time ago, he made us build this village and protected our ancestors in exchange for his benevolence. Some of us honor him for that. It is the same entity which today has decided to call you to order and punish you. Unlike you, I never doubted its existence and its great power. It chose me to guide you like a shepherd bathed in the light of his wisdom. Join us so that this nightmare finally ends. From now on, you are aware and cannot go back. If you don't bend to his will, you'll end up paying for it. Only one possible solution is offered to you. Obey.
She seems like a nice lady. You know, you put the whole, like, killing children thing aside for a while. You know, she seems pretty stable. Where the fuck is the way to the storage room that was initially here? This place is so confusing. You know? What do I have here?
Hello, Francois. I heard the cult vandalized your property. You have my full support in this ordeal. Glad the storage room is useful to someone here. Leave your things there as long as necessary. P.S. Regarding the flower house garden door, the mayor gave me the handle they used to unlock it. I left it here.
Okay, that sounds good. That's to get into the cult's, like, main headquarters, right? And I'm guessing that's where the plates are gonna be, you know? The, well, if I can find where it is. I can't see anything else that's interactable in here at the moment, which is, not good. It's probably down here. But, can be used to create ammunition. I mean, haven't needed to use the thing because of the difficulty I'm playing on, but still. Door handle. Okay, so this is important. All right. All right, now we have a door handle, which I think is very important, an axe. We're going to need to travel around the village and find the different plates at the different locations that have been detailed by the cult. And then we slot them into the altar and fuck knows what happens after that, but probably
condemned by the sect.
Probably not good. I'm gonna go out on the limb and say probably not good. But you know, it is what it is. Actually, that's a good point. Can I use an... you know, I would have used it automatically, right? If I had the axe.
I can never open that one.
I don't care. And also, that's a strong word. Never, Elise. Maybe not never. Maybe just like say, I probably couldn't open that. It's going to be a bit tough. But, you know, if I really put my mind to it and got like, I don't know, a cannon, okay, then I probably could open it, actually. Just need to relax a bit, you know? That's what you need to do. Right, what is this exactly? What does this mean?
It has been condemned by the sect.
Okay. Somewhere. What is this?
There are no bad moments to officialize.
Oh, it's a wedding thing. Oh, yeah. God, that's a weird fucking tradition. Alright. Let's have a look around. We need to find something to cut open with the planks. No idea where, but, you know, if I try hard enough, maybe I'll find something.
Planks removed. This should weaken this son of a brick.
Okay.
Welcome to one of the
I don't care about this
original
shit.
creations
Fuck that.
of George's workshop.
I don't know why I did that, but let's make it sunny for a bit. Maybe, although the atmosphere here seems worse when it's sunny somehow. What the fuck?
Never betrayed by our steeds. I only took a few riding lessons when I was little, but from memory, you can't trust these beasts.
I think some people have decent bonds with horses. Like, I mean, I know they're like technically animals and can be unpredictable and stuff, but I think some people like get on pretty well, probably, with their horse. All right, so we have a new entrance to the church here, at least. Let's check this out. I don't know where this is going to take us, but somewhere spooky.
Tomb of the Duc de Bliard. He was in charge of defending St. Exil's agricultural and maritime activities.
Isn't this one of the guys who we need the plate from?
Is one of the vestiges of this family, who still live in the region. An ingenious system initially developed for its moats made it possible to send water to different parts of the village.
Okay, that's very nice. Very nom, I guess. Very nomkinness. Door unlocked. Oh wow, so this is like a courtyard. Oh fuck. Okay. I'm not quite sure how I survived that.
Exponential growth experiment. Do not touch with your hands. Can induce dreamlike experiences.
Oh shit, they're using the rocks to do weird experiments here.
Note for the ornithologist experimenting in our vegetable garden. We are happy to lend you a corner of the garden, but please do not occupy the rest of the space. Your birds seem to go completely crazy inside their cages. I've taken it upon myself to release them.
Well, things were going well here, I think. Alright. This is a library, maybe? There's certainly a lot of books here, or at least like a study hall, perhaps? Gotta be something in here. Gotta be a reason I'm here. Oh, you fucking kidding me? I cannot remember how to aim. You're not done yet. Actually starting to take damage. Holy shit. Game's getting a bit harder.
Abbot Roald commemorative plate. Let's find you a place back on that cross.
Okay, so we got one of the plates. Excellent. Alright. Let's... I'm guessing they're going to be each of the major locations of, like, the village or town or whatever the fuck it is, right? Like, that, we got one in the church. There was one already slotted in. There's going to be one at that White House place, right? Probably one at the lighthouse as well, I'm going to guess. So let's, I guess, check out those two locations. We'll go to the lighthouse first, I think is probably the best bet. Not that I know exactly how to get there at the moment, but, you know. In principle, that's the plan, is to go to the White House, alright? The lighthouse, not... Well, the lighthouse and the White House! Oh god, that's so confusing! Mind blown. I have no idea where I am right now. Managed to get lost all over again, which is impressive, really.
It's locked. I can't open it.
Okay. Hey! Okay, good. That was another shortcut open now, so we can get back to both areas from either side now pretty easily. I do have one more audio thing we should listen to, I think. Yeah. Alice in Wonderland.
This is very weird. This is very weird, Pierre. I found some ultra-bright and colorful sphere in this village. When I approach it, I start feeling like I'm being transported to a totally surreal world. A blinding world. Rather calm, in which the water can go up the waterfalls. Like these columns of water. Have you seen them too? Compared to the daily grind, it's a rather pleasant world to sink in. It feels quite cold, though. In this dreamlike environment, I walk through Greek and Roman vestige, just like those we saw on our trips before moving to the coast. I have the feeling of being constantly exposed to things that we experienced in the past. It allows me to cling into many memories of our arrival in St. Exil, and all the events that took place before I was left alone here.
Maybe pushing my luck going here, but we'll see.
Strangely, I have the feeling that time no longer passes when I find myself in this alternate world. Am I imagining this? Am I starting to daydream? Am I totally crazy, Pierre?
I think we've got enough time to go to the lighthouse, probably, maybe, possibly. I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna gamble. I know we need to go through another long travel screen here, but I'm gonna hope that this takes me to the lighthouse pretty easily. I probably took the longest fucking possible route to the lighthouse that was humanly possible, but we'll figure it out. Oh, I really hope so. Okay. We got like 4 hours of in-game time. Although that said, right, it said if it becomes night, you just get touched and you wake up and you lose a day or some shit, which I don't think is that big a deal. Especially on this difficulty. I don't think that's actually that big a deal. No, it's not it's the flower house. This is another place, right? That we need to go. Was there anywhere with like planks around here? I have no idea.
This door can be unlocked from the other side.
Okay, but this isn't where the handle thing we need is. I mean, some of this is going to be optional as well. Did I... Okay. So that's where the handle, I think, went? So we have a way into the building here. Gonna head to the lighthouse itself first, but then we know that there's a way back here as well. I've got to also remember where the fucking crank is, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need that again at some point. Because, I just got a feeling. Like, if there's some key item that I've dropped somewhere, there's a 90% chance that I'm going to need it again. That's all I'm saying. Maybe 99. Maybe 1,000,000. Oh, there's planks here, guys. Ahaha. Oh, but I think we need it to be winter to be able to climb up here. Is there actually going to be a fountain around here or not? I don't think I've seen one, but I can't remember from when I first started playing, so... We need a fountain, is what I'm saying, if we're gonna change the weather here. And there could be one, there might not be one. I don't know if I can go through this door without the fuse thing, right? So... No, I'm not gonna bother. Oh, maybe. Because maybe it'll be in there, I don't know. Is there one by the lighthouse itself? Oh, I hear water. I mean, I'm actually on the coast, so that doesn't fucking mean anything now I think about it. Here, I'm an idiot. Right here. Alright, now we should be able to climb that, like, ledge. Back here, this way. This game does have a lot of backtracking. Like, a lot. But hopefully, through the power, the magic, the glory of video editing, you actually won't see any of that, so it'll be absolutely fucking numb. And you'll think, wow, this game is seamless and has no backtracking whatsoever. Oh wow, I have no idea where I'm going here.
You are near one of the entrances to the White Manor. This path is directly connected to its water system. The Duc de Bliard built its various accesses to defend St. Exel from potential assault. Ultimately never used, over time it ended up a piece of decoration.
What is this? Ooh. Spooky dooky. I have no idea where we are. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, so we have like a tunnel going to maybe lots of different places? To the beach. Alright. We won't go through there yet. Where does this fucking go? That is actually a really cool transition, the way it's like, poof, done, boom, done.
In front of you is the Moat System devised by the Duc de Bliard. This system has undergone some modernization over time. Through a rather elaborate logic, the moat can direct its water to supply the Assumption Church, the Flower House, and even the Darreau property at the edge of the Keys. Even if this system has some electrical assistance to facilitate its use, the operation of the system remains fairly basic.
Okay. Looks like we have some kind of puzzle here to do with these valves, judging by the fact there's one further in as well, but we'll go with it for now. Hey, we're filling up with water. Now, I'm assuming we can freeze that and use it to walk further in. Basic puzzle, but fun idea. Yep, it's having an ice time now, guys. Great. And there's a way in over there we can climb up to. Hopefully I let it rise enough. I assume I did. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. I have no idea. We may as well just be dead. Alright, let's go across here. Oh, it's like just like the valve is on the floor there. Let's go and grab it so we can have two valves then. Alright. Where does this go? I don't see anything clearly here, so hopefully everything's just fine, maybe? Aha!
The wheel won't budge in this weather.
Well, let's make it normal weather again. Beautiful. Beautiful and sunny. And then that should open that gate, maybe. It should do something. I have absolutely no idea what that achieved. Oh, well, that's spinning. So I'm guessing... Oh, no, it's opening. Oh, my God. OMG. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, everything is now turned on, which is fantastic. Let's head over to the beach. What time is it? I think I've got time. I can probably risk a little bit longer. Probably. Wind, I summon thee! Don't know if that was actually meant to happen, but... Alright, let's try it with the levers pulled.
I have to wait a bit for the gym to recharge.
Alright, well that's that one done. What about you, though? Come on.
I have to wait a bit for the gym to recharge.
You have to shut the fuck up, is what you need to do. Okay? I'm doing my shit here. Oh, this is going to unlock shortcuts. Maybe we aren't going to need the other lever. Like, this is just goes back to everywhere we've been, right? Maybe not. Blow! Blow for me! Yes! Alright, what's this?
I know that Heritage Day is coming up soon, but I won't be there to open my garden. The manager of the Panier à Crabe restaurant, who is a friend, has a duplicate of the key. He must surely keep the key safe there. I'll let you see that with him. Regards.
Okay, so we have a clue. I think that's the back of the White Mansion there, or whatever the fuck it's called. So we need to go to the Panier Crab restaurant, which I think there's a sign for literally there, to go this way. And that should just be on the beach around here, I think. I don't know, to be honest with you. I just think. Although, where am I in relation to everywhere else we've been? Oh, I know where we are. Okay, that makes sense. And this should take us out here. Yep. Okay, so I think all these are down, which is good. La Panier Crab Bar and Restaurant. We're really close to it. Where's the entrance, though? But it says the door's here, guys. I don't understand. It's possible I just walked straight past it. No, it says it's right. That sign is so confusing. Is this it? Maybe this is it.
An anti-cult movement sticker. I'll speak out against you. This sect seems to have been terrorizing the people of St. Exel for too long.
Okay. No idea how to get into this restaurant at the moment. It says it's up here, but I don't see that. Maybe I need to change the season to shit? Oh, here it is. That sign's completely fucking wrong! Oh, shit. Didn't expect the crab restaurant to be an ominous place, but here we go. What's this?
They left a message. For me? I'm going to be curious.
Time is ticking, guys.
Honey, it's me. I did something stupid. Again. I dropped the key to the restaurant in the gutter in front of the post office, and I can't get it back. I know you have a lot of work with the ending exhibition, but as soon as it's over, can you open to Artisan with the double? I don't understand why so many people are...
That's what was making all the noise upstairs.
What is going on?
Why is this furniture moving by itself? Am I going crazy?
Attracted by a stupid secretary that unlocks with the help of light. Our superb cooking skills should be enough for them. In any case, before they start their work, don't forget to store our most important items in this secretary. We'll just have to remember to put them away before reopening the exhibition. And most importantly, don't forget to put inside what the Doro gave us to access their garden. Sorry to be your super mega burden. Love ya.
I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing here. But if I stand in front of these, it seems to make them do shit, right? So... I think this might do it. I think. Not sure. Nope, I fucked it. I blocked it too many times, guys. I think this might do it. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this.
Yes!
Yes!
The light has touched the secretaire. It's probably unlocked now. Dero's house key. That's a big one. Probably a gate or something nearby.
Alright, I got the Dero house key. We're getting there. However, I think I should probably go back and sleep before I do anything else, so I'll see you guys in a minute once I've had a wonderful, fantastic little nap in my house. And don't have an imminent threat of death looming over me. Be right back. Oh shit. I went back to the house to sleep, and this happened. Don't know if it's because I left it too long, or it just wanted to show me some more weird shit. I mean, I'm okay with all of it, really.
I recognize this computer. It's in the lighthouse, too. Enter coordinates. What coordinates?
Probably the coordinates of the entity or whatever it is that's, like, fucking lurking in the water that is probably responsible for all this shit.
What are you doing here? Is that a message for them? Are they using these antennas?
I have no idea what's going on with all this shit. And I've got a horrible feeling that despite everything I might not know by the end of the game, I'm gonna be real.
I had almost forgotten that dream.
Well, had a lovely dream. We have 2 plates to find, and I think I know where they both are, and I think we've got everything we can do to get them now. So, this is the plan. We're gonna go to the flower house and go through the back door there, grab the plate that's hopefully just chilling somewhere around there, and then we're going to go to the beach and get the final plate from the house there, and then everything should seamlessly fold together into a beautiful world. But don't quote me on that happening. We have all day, and once we got the last 2 plates, we can go and slot them in because the 4th one's already there. We slot them all in. It opens the door at the bottom of the stairs. We go in, and the secret of the town is revealed to us, and we, I don't know. Shit's good, probably. I'm not really sure what I'm even doing. I'm gonna be honest with you at this point. We're investigating. We're trying to escape. Like, okay, yeah, that's it. We're trying to escape. Alright, so the first key is gonna be through this door, surely. First plate, sorry. Well, you know what I fucking mean. Should be around here somewhere. It might even be just in this side garden. I don't know. Is that literally it there? No, it's one of these stupid puzzles. Okay.
The flower house once belonged to the Vinio family, which played a leading role in local agriculture. The basement illustrating the former activities of the family can be visited during Heritage Days.
Isn't that nice?
An ingenious controllable water supply system of the White Manor made it possible to supply the property if necessary.
I'm old, guys, and my knees hurt a lot. And that sucks. I just wanted to highlight that.
Ran out of battery a long time ago. Makes this whole house seem stuck in time.
Alright. Think I opened the shortcut, maybe? Yeah. Alright, so now we have the easy way in. Now we just got to find the... I'm sure there's a plate here. I actually don't know, but there must be. Otherwise, what the fuck is the point?
Officer, it's not a break-in. The back door was open.
See? I'm glad you're on the right page. I'm guessing it's upstairs. Some culty-looking shit a bit there, but still.
Nothing.
Alright, well, let's just search everything. Sunglasses required to drink light. Excellent. Well, I'm glad that we did that. Sounds good. I know that you can change the camera angles on this, but there's quite a lot of stuff that you can miss if you don't, and it's very easy to forget that you need to do it. You know, like, so you'll miss a door because you can't see the correct, like, approved angle. Like, surely surely it's not going to just be like knocking around somewhere. Where the fuck am I now? I'm not dropping down yet. There's no point. I need the fucking plate. I've got enough on my plate, game, without knowing where the plate is. Huh? 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 Although maybe, I just had a thought. Do I need it to be snowy? Let's try doing this with snow, because snow might make a difference. I forget that that's a thing, by the way, constantly, as well. Where is there a fountain? There definitely is one around here. Oh my god, that clearly, okay, clearly. Alright. I'm guessing that entrance will be barricaded by snow, but it's okay because we can go through the front door now. Change to snow. This is a snow joke. Yeah, that door is now inaccessible because of the snow, but that's alright because we unlock this and then we can run through, go out the back, and walk across the ice. Fantastic. If I can find the way, because I can't remember where it is. Here. Amazing.
The door is blocked by the snow.
Oh, so we're going to have to go off the balcony. Okay, so there's a reason for the balcony being there, at least. It's not just like, lol, balconies, they're so great. Okay, we can go up here, drop down off the balcony, then walk across the ice. A bit more involved than I thought it would be, but not that difficult. Only problem is I can't remember where the balcony is. Here. Fantastic. Huh. She handles that really well. I'm impressed, Elise. I'm very impressed. Now we can go across here, access a basement where there must be the plate that we need. Oh shit, there's a code? Not gonna lie, guys, I looked that up because I have absolutely no idea what the fucking code was.
The plate is right there, just in front of me.
Okay.
It was complicated, but we always knew you would end up in my hands.
Oh my god. I will say, the fact this game has limited inventory, it does suck. Like, it's just a fucking... It's just annoying more than anything else. No, don't pick up the mushrooms, you stupid... Give me the plate. Oh my god! Stop looking at the shit behind you on the floor! I hate you so much! What the fuck? You know what? I think I'll just look at the random shit on the floor, actually, as opposed to the thing directly in front of me that I need to pick up. It's gonna pick up the can. It's gonna pick up the can. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Is this broken? Oh my god. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of shit like this at the moment in games, guys. I played a lot of stinkers recently. This game isn't bad. I'm just being unnecessarily negative.
It was complicated, but we always knew you would end up in my hands.
Yes. Okay. Alright, we have one more thing to get. We're going to keep it icy, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to keep it icy to climb up to that area by the beach again to unlock the house to get the last key. And then, everything's going to be numb. That might be a bit of a stronger statement. Everything's going to be numb, but, you know. Generally, it's probably going to be alright.
The door is blocked by the snow.
How do I get the fuck... How the fuck am I going to get out of here? I just realized. Is there a fountain on this side? I really hope so. Otherwise, I'm kind of boned. We can climb this. There we go. That sound doesn't sound good. I don't know what it means, but probably bad. Probably. Anyway, we're going on the right track now. We'll see you when we get to the other house. Alright, so now here we are at the final house, I think, to get the last plate. Door unlocked. Excellent. Objective updated. Can we just run across this? Oh my god, here's the plate. This one was really easy.
There is a cross at the church waiting for you.
Yeah. Oh my god, we got them. This was the easiest one. What the fuck? I mean, I guess it wasn't because I had to do the furniture shit, but still. What's this say?
The artificial canal in front of you finds its source at the White Manor.
Oh, I
see.
see.
The fresh water that came in abundantly made it easier to clean fishing products. As the winter cold can freeze the water and cause this canal to burst, the city built a system to control how much water arrives here at the White Manor.
And that's how we solved... Okay, so I solved the puzzle before, and that's what's caused the water to flow down into this area. Got it. I actually did wonder why I'd fucked around with those valves, so that makes a lot of sense. So that was more involved than perhaps I thought it was, because you had to do the mirror puzzle as well to get that. The mirror puzzle, it looked really bad to me initially, but it didn't take me that long. It took me like 4 or 5 minutes, so it wasn't that bad. Just want to clarify that. Anyway, we have all the plates now, so I'm going to go and head to the church and see what wondrous joys await us in the crypt below. Oh my god, guys. Here we are in the beautiful, beautiful church with all the plates. And we can try and establish what is below through that door. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's put them each in individually. That's fine. Boom. There we go. I don't know if there's a particular order. Didn't sound like it. Crypt. Oh, spooky dooky.
Yes. Here we are.
Alright, so
I will
now...
finally find out what this crypt is
I
hiding
will
from
say,
me.
this game feels like it makes you go the longest possible route for everything. There's so much backtracking, especially in this section. It's just been backtrack, 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 backtrack. But, you know. Let's see what shit's in here. Probably bad shit. Lots of cult stuff on the wall. Oh, a cutscene. Excellent.
The desecrations of tombs and vaults. Everything was true. Badges and clothing stolen from Krinx. The devotees planned to strike a blow and take control of the lighthouse. At the same exact moment, people discovered their sordid staging in the church.
Someone's watching us? Oh, fuck. I thought this was just a shaky camera perspective, but it is actually someone peeping on us. Although I don't know how the fuck Elise has not seen this person right now. They are not doing an excellent job, I'll put it that way. Also, they were locked in here. How the fuck are they alive? The desecration here is genuinely fucking awful, by the way. I don't like religion, but Jesus Christ, this is extreme shit. I mean, I guess this is what religions do to other religions.
Remember that if you are here with me tonight, it's because it has chosen you too, my most devoted. We have been preparing for months. The direction of our destiny will finally shift. We've done everything the Protector wanted us to do. We offered it the bodies of all those who wronged it. Each family, through generations, has repaid its debt. Their children's turn has come. Tomorrow, and that's a promise, we will finally be able to get in touch with it. Many people will stand in our way, but their efforts will be in vain. Once the village feast is over, when people will discover our messages in the church, we will infiltrate the lighthouse and take over the basement. We know that the Rock-Alcel has equipment to send the message, and we will use it to contact
That's
our
the one under our
divinity.
house.
Patrick, you will block the front door of the lighthouse so that no one can get out. Hélène, you will help me in the basement. As for the others, you will take care of sending our new offerings. The information that you stole from the ornithologist at the top of the bell tower was decisive. He thought he understood the world by observing the air, without knowing that the truth was hiding at the bottom of our sea. These observations and the offerings we made from the beaches of Saint-Exil allowed me to know where the entity was waiting for us to contact it.
Are we going to have to send a message to the entity?
Doubt may cross your minds this last night, but be reassured. All our spiritual pains are also our chances of redeeming ourselves. We have reached the point of no return. Tomorrow is our big day. Rest and meet me near the lighthouse at 11 a.m.
This music sheet must be important if she hid it here. It must allow access to information that she kept preciously for herself.
Okay, so...
Yes. To complete such maps, she most likely found a high vantage point.
So that's B, E, F sharp, G. Okay. Is there like an organ here or some shit that we can use to, you know, to, what's it called? Play the organ, play the notes? Is there a sign? I don't actually know where the fucking... I have no idea, is what I'm saying, but there should be something here, I'm guessing, that we can use to play it. What's my current objective, actually? If I can figure out... Unlock the bell tower with the church's organ. Okay. Where the fuck is the organ? Are there signs here? There should be a sign here. Hang on. Yeah, we need the organ and the bell tower, so which way is it?
Vegetable garden and scriptorium.
Okay, that doesn't sound like where I need to be. So presumably, it's this way. Oh, I did see some stairs going upwards at one point this way, so maybe that's it? We'll go and check it out. Like, directly towards the camera now, I think there's stairs. Yeah, here. Yeah, we haven't been up here. Yep, and here's an organ. Excellent.
Too many people have access to this damn bell tower, so the craftsman installed a system for me to block the door. Since I'm the only one who knows about music, you'll all have to go through me. Well, I'm going to need to learn the organ to continue upstairs. If I'm good enough, I'll make a duet with Pierre.
Wah, wah, wah. B, E, F sharp, G. That was really easy. Music puzzles are my forte. So what's going to be up here?
Incredible.
What the fuck is that? Oh, I thought it was like a fucking Silent Hill style growth or some shit. I was like, what the fuck? Here's the bell.
That bell is gigantic.
It's also fucked.
But this one won't bring chocolate eggs for Easter anymore.
Okay. I don't understand that reference. Oh, it's like the, it was like the little event thing, right? Where am I meant to go here? Was this actually the bell? Was this where I was meant to go? I don't actually know. Like, there's got to be something in here, right? I don't see anything, though. There doesn't seem to be anything here, which is greatly worrying, considering I'm pretty sure this is where I'm meant to be. Unless there was another bell tower up there. I don't think there was. Oh, this ladder here, maybe? Oh, thank fuck. Okay, good. Yes! Progress. I would never have seen that if I hadn't changed the camera. I'm gonna be real. Up we go. And where we land, nobody knows.
No doubt. There was an ornithologist here.
Okay. That's the guy he was doing the experiments, right? Because they had to take his birds away because the birds were like freaking the fuck out.
Compilation of observations on nature and animals. This document is heavy. He's been compiling information for months and months. It will take me some time to study it. Please bring me some answers. I'm so tired.
This is something I don't like. I now have to run all the way back.
Some kind of nautical maps?
At least I think so.
That's the sea depth of the village's surroundings. There are most likely no better places to study birds and nature.
I mean, not in this weather.
Completely torn up. You spent a lot of time here, didn't you?
Just like a frozen poo. Alright, so I think we've got everything we need. My objective now, if I can remember how to do that, is... Go to sleep and slide to sleep. Yeah, so now I've got to go all the way back down, which takes...
Pages seem to have been torn
fucking
out
ages.
Of these documents. She must have found a place to send the signal and kept it to herself.
Well,
I will probably be able to sort through the tapes the spy stole and find out if the lighthouse had any luck recording this thing underwater. With these maps, it will give me the right spot to send that signal. But I need to read through this all first.
Okay, so we know what to do. We're going to... Oh god, we're just skating there. We're going to go back to the house, sleep, and then we need to decode, using the information we found, the tapes that we already had, I think, in order to get the coordinates where whatever this entity that the cult is trying to communicate with is off the coast. And presumably the entity is responsible for all the shit that's going down. I don't fucking know, but that would make sense. I think, anyway, I will see you guys back in the morning at Elise's house. Because, we got a long fucking way to go to get back there, and Jesus. Yeah. Alright, we have the information. And we got a new key audio thing, the ornithologist.
The documents I found at the top of the bell tower are incredible. It's clear now that the whole cult thing is based on the observations of a very talented ornithologist. This person knew a lot about nature and how to monitor changes happening throughout the region. He made precise observations regarding birds' behavior, and apparently the tide changed its rhythm. It became unregular and seems to get further and further from its synchronicity with the moon. He also mentioned the fountain's water. Apparently it comes from a very deep source under the ground. He believes the water touches these blue rocks that are responsible for what's happening here. His theory is that something made these rocks resurface because of a mining process happening under the sea. He installed something to stop the water in case it was dangerous for the population, but the snow probably broke it, and that's why it's back. I also found different maps regarding the sea depth at large of St. Exel. He was particularly interested by 3 wide cavities. I took the maps with me, but they are drawn on transparent material. I will need the projector in the basement to display them. Based on his observations, I believe he predicted the location of the water columns? Feels like he knew already that these columns would be there. Or maybe it's just the fact that the birds were attracted by that very spot early on. He had everything under his eyes. But the cult took everything and put it to bad use. And what for? Sending a message to a divinity with the lighthouse equipment? Maybe I could use that equipment too and send a signal to finally know what's hidden down there. If I use the encrypted tape the spy left to spot where the submarine has been in the ornithologist map's region, maybe I can pinpoint a location where to send the signal to? I need to check these tapes and see what I can find.
Okay.
Let's listen to what the Rorqual cell recorded at the coordinates found by the ornithologist. I'm sure it's just a big fish.
I don't think it is. I got a feeling it's not. Alright, so I actually have no idea what I'm doing here. Instructions. Use the power switch to turn the device on and off. Press the bypass switch to cancel the effect of the equalizer on the tape. Use the dial to change the play speed of the tape. What is going on? I have no idea what this... God, I hate shit like this, guys. I'm sorry, I really do. Alright, so... Oh, this is scary. Like, this is like brain overwhelmed, can't cope brain scary for me. Okay. Okay, so here's the different tapes. Alright. So this is tape... Hang on, how many tapes are there? Okay, so I guess this is the first tape, and there's 5 in total. Right? Well, there's definitely something here.
Gotcha. One location down.
I understand this puzzle. Oh my god, I actually understand it. Okay. That's one down. Not all of these might...
A fisherman? Not really interesting.
Okay, so this one isn't the right tape. Tape 3.
We are still waiting for the return of the analysis probe after the loss of signal 3 days ago now. The non-military personnel in the building seems... The radiation level is back below the threshold value, but a dive below the 400-meter mark still does not seem recommended.
Okay, so you were there too.
That the residual image has changed coordinates. The ghost ship will soon be within range.
Okay. I mean, there's a chance there's nothing on some of these, right?
Perimeter. Awaiting confirmation before diving below 350 meters. Transmission 823, 75th day in
Found you, you damn submarine.
The laser is finally operational following the repairs. We sent the first pulse burst at 85 joules minus 1 day. We are getting closer to the residual reflection located above the layer of the whales, the deepest point of the perimeter. Awaiting confirmation before diving below 350 meters. Transmission 8.
Okay.
3 coordinates
There we go! Oh, okay, I didn't do the last one, but
help
still.
me pinpoint the location. Let's use these maps on the projector now.
Alright, we're getting
I have
there.
all the points now. Let's try to make one of these maps fit.
Okay. That was actually surprisingly not too bad. You know what I mean? Do I need to just, like, angle them somewhere?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
The first coordinate is when they approached the area and detected something with their instruments. Then, they circled around the ghost ship and sent out a probe which never returned. The last recording was when they decided to go deeper. And something went very wrong. Poor bastards. Let's send a signal over there and see what's under the sea. To the lighthouse.
Alright, lighthouse, here we come. I think we might be right at the end of the game now, guys. We're gonna go to the lighthouse, we're gonna send the signal, and the whale god's gonna be like, oh, Elise, you did so well. And that's the whale god's voice. Oh, sorry, it's gonna be more French. Oh, Elise, you did so well. I can't do like a weird voice and a French voice at the same time. You could make the argument that my French voice is weird. I am Elise, and I'm gonna run around 'cause I'm a numpkin. 'Cause I'm a little numpkin. Alright. I think we should have enough time in the day to do all this in one go, so, good shit. Those puzzles at the end, they were actually really surprisingly easy. My brain immediately freaks out, like, I've said this before, but I'll point it out, guys, because, like, I have serious problems, okay? So, like, when I see a lot of information presented on it to me on screen, I find it incredibly overwhelming, usually, like, to the point where my brain actually freaks out, especially if there's numbers or, like, shapes and things like that involved. Like, my brain really, really doesn't like it. And I genuinely kind of panic sometimes. It's like, oh, shit, like, I won't be able to do this, you know? Like, I can't do this. I'm not capable of it. And it's always refreshing when I actually come across puzzles that I actually can do if I just calm down and take a moment, you know. I know a lot of you laugh at my, like, crappy puzzle solving skills, but a lot of it is, like, due to, like, my ADHD, basically. It gets pretty bad sometimes, you know. But, I'm good. Well, that was good. Oh, shit. What's that sound? Was that here before? Maybe not. Regardless, lighthouse... I guess we need to go to the computer in the bottom that they were using. Probably going to have a little bit of combat on the way, I'm going to assume. Sorry I didn't play this with the combat on, by the way, but I just felt that...
So,
you know.
I have to send a signal to... something? To someplace unknown? Doesn't sound too scientific, Elise. Let's hope I don't end up like the submarine.
I hope so, too. I think this is the right way. It's been a while since I've been here. So I had like a week break recording this, so...
Am I just doing the same shit the cult did?
It's definitely possible, at least, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. Because you are clearly a pro at whatever it is we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. Which computer do you think I need to use? Probably this one? Nah. This one. The secret one. I think something's happening. I don't actually know. We. Everything. We.
Come on. Moment of truth.
Okay. One final we, or is it just gonna do it? Area. Critical instability control station. What? What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm gonna leave. I think it might flood if I don't leave.
No. What have I done?
I don't know! I have no idea! I don't even know what I was doing! This is all your fault, Elise. This is 100% your fault, okay? Hang on, what the fuck is that noise? This seems to be on. Let's follow this. It's going up. Follow the glowy light up. That's my plan. It's the most solid plan we've got at the moment, Elise, alright? So just go with it. Oh, hang on, it's a computer here. It's a computer here. What is going on? Hang on, are we just stuck in a time loop?
12:42. It's the exact time of the attack. Did I fix it?
What? We rewound time? Or are we... Is it just going to play out again? It's probably going to just play out again, right? No idea where I'm going right now, by the way.
Back? Pierre!
I think we're in a loop. I think we're stuck in a loop. Very horror film-esque ending if this is the case. Oh god! Well, there's whatever this thing is.
I was torn forever. I realized life would never be the same again.
Hi, Lovecraftian entity from the depths. How you doing?
And I couldn't bear this alone anymore.
Oh, we're gonna shoot ourselves. Okay, that's it. And that is the only ending, by the way, guys.
Pierre! You probably don't get my messages, but they don't give me much time to call, and they most likely screen my calls. I need to explain. Please, pick up.
What is this?
Pierre? Pierre, are you there? Look, I don't know if you'll get this message. I have to explain to you. You're going to have a hard time believing me. It probably just felt like an hour, but I was locked up for several weeks completely alone. I still have a hard time understanding. I still have a hard time believing it. I think that the time stopped. I managed to trace it back to the cult of devotees that we laughed at together. They managed to send a message to a creature hiding under the sea. I believe it was this message that triggered him to break time. Maybe it wanted to protect itself. I don't know. I'm not sure what it was doing there. It must have something to do with that blue crystal you gave me. It looks like it has the property of modifying time. And because I had it on me, that's why I wasn't frozen like you. They don't want to answer my questions. I think that thing was mining the crystals at the bottom of the sea. Don't ask me how, but I managed to send a second message. Maybe it surprised the creature who decided to run away? This is what you all saw in the sky that day. I hope you believe me. I hope nothing happened to you.
I have no idea what to make of the overall story of this. It's very bizarre. Like, I feel like some of it makes sense and some of it doesn't. It feels a bit messy and it feels like it hasn't got a full conclusion, even though I get the basic gist of it. Which is something I feel a lot of horror games actually, you know, suffer from, unfortunately. But generally speaking, I thought this was a decent little horror game. And it's more an adventure game than a horror game, really. But it has horrific moments. Like, the cult stuff was pretty good. And, like, all the dead children and all those memorials. You know, they're pretty good stuff. So, you know, generally speaking, I thought this was a pretty good game. And I think that it's a game that, you know, had quite a bit of work put into it and has a feeling of like that AA but not AAA sort of thing. It's a bit short, which is something I rarely say, but I feel like a lot of its length was just me running back and forth between like 3 different locations, which kind of sucks. But generally speaking, this was a good product. It was well put together. It had a budget behind it. The story, while a bit confusing, kind of made sense. And the voice acting was great. And for the most part, the puzzles were pretty good as well. So, you know, very small team, it looks like, that worked on it too. So, you know, I can definitely forgive some of its flaws. And yeah, not a bad little experience. That was Broken Pieces. And I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you want to see more long plays like this, keep supporting the channel, pledge to our Patreon. There's a link in the description. It's an amazing place full of lots of exclusive content, as well as letting you vote on long plays and things like that. Anyway, thank you for watching Broken Pieces, and I'll see you again soon, guys. Goodbye.